Hello and welcome to Warcraft Daily for today, the 17th of July 2013. In today's news we have quite a few things, including the Blizzard Store items which are now live, unfortunately, armor previews, blue posts, and some blue tweets, and there's actually one or two nice little nuggets from those. So from the Blizzard Store, we start on a low point, but hopefully things will get nicer as we go on. You can now buy the previously mentioned Transmog items. These are the 3 helms. They cost €12 each, and that's bloody ridiculous. Who the hell would pay €12 for a fake helm? I mean, I understand the idea of selling vanity items, but €12, that's just blatant price gouging. Not gouging, it's just overpricing and sort of exploiting the fact that a lot of the Warcraft populace are mindless drones. Wow, €12. Honestly, I think that if these were $6, $5 things, then maybe it would be a more palatable thing. And I do understand that they want to keep these a little bit more exclusive, but really when anyone can buy one, I don't really think so. Yeah, I think that if you're buying this, you are part of the problem, so as a responsible consumer, don't. As much as I like to do a giveaway or something like that for these items, I feel that it's my responsibility not to support them in this decision. So there you go, that's the Blizzard Store items. Now moving on to other things. I've done armor previews for both the Monk and Mage armor. Now the Monk armor will be up as of the time this video goes up. The Mage one will be coming up very soon. Overall, I like the Mage. I think it looks pretty cool, especially the just the default Conquest set. But I think the Monk's really quite boring, apart from one of the colors. So, a little bit meh, but whatever. We can deal with it. Next up, we have blue posts. So this is about Proving Grounds. Now they've said that adding them for lower levels is a possibility in the future, but they want to see how it plays out at level 90. So to Po, who commented on the last WoW Daily, talking about these changes that would be good to have at level 10s and stuff. Well, I think you're right, and I think Blizzard might end up doing that in the future. So it's all very good. Being able to have a more skilled player base from the ground up would be better, would probably mean that a lot more people would be participating in lower level dungeons because they'd be faster, smoother, and when they get to 90 they'll be less of a scourge than the rest of us who sort of know what we're doing. Now next up, they were talking about PvE trinkets in PvP, and this has been quite the concern recently. Pretty much they said the PTR is a melting pot of testing and stuff, and these imbalances will be fixed. Pretty much some of the PvE trinkets were ridiculously powerful when used against players. That's just because of the strength of their on-use ability or their proc. So hopefully this will be fixed, and it's the kind of thing that I'd be very surprised if any major imbalances made it into live. So next up we have tweets, and they've been talking about virtual realms. The first thing they said is that they will be a permanent thing and that they're going to have a blog coming up. Now they haven't said a great deal of specifics about virtual realms other than it's essentially a server merger, but honestly I see it as a rebranded server merger because they are essentially coalescing servers together. They're just calling them virtual realms. I don't know, I don't know if it's more elegant to do this virtual realm thing or just to put everyone on the same server, because from a gameplay standpoint it's really the exact same no matter what, based on my understanding of virtual realms. So they said that they will likely start small with virtual realms and build from there. Now I don't know specifically what they mean. Do they mean the realms will be originally only 1 or 2 realms coming together, or do they mean they'll be rolling it out across different realms as time goes on? Basically they said it's not a sort of thing where they just flip the switch and it's all live. I think that's probably a good thing, and I know a lot of people will just want the feature as quickly as possible, but if some delays mean that they have more stability, then that's a good thing, because if they just flip the switch and this tech starts breaking under the force of loads of players, people would be pissed, so I think they're taking a good approach to it. Now the next thing is from Ghostcrawler, and he said that he isn't sure why weather in cities is not a thing anymore, and he'll look into it, which is awesome, because weather, I remember back in the day, I think it was, quite a while ago anyway, but weather was so much more of a thing in World of Warcraft. The day-night cycle and the nights were quite a bit darker than they are now. They were still playable, but it was far more atmospheric, and having weather, dynamic weather, that kind of thing, it just adds a bit of life to the world, especially in cities, so I think that would be pretty fantastic. And like I see, that's probably not even a giant thing as well. They could just flip a switch. I'm pretty sure their city tech isn't massively different from the rest of the world. And finally they said that they're hesitant to give people PTR rewards since it would motivate people into doing the PTR for the wrong reason, and not the testing. Well, as a YouTuber, I'm probably doing LFR for the wrong reason. I'm like, lol, I can do more previews and get views and show people stuff. instead of actually testing, but I suppose I get to give feedback on this, well, albeit this small soapbox that I've got. So yeah, I think that's fair enough. I don't really want a reward for the PTR. I don't think I deserve a reward for the PTR. Being able to play this content early, and being able to test and get the inherent advantage that all this testing gives you is reward enough in itself. I wouldn't like it if they were putting in cosmetic things. Already there's a bit of a problem with the PTR, I think anyway, in that like it's already sort of full of, just look at trade chat in the PTR, it's so much worse than live, you wouldn't believe it. Actually, I think a part of this is because some people literally just like jump in and freeload during the PTR because they can play the game for free, which I think's weird and nonsensical because your character will be deleted, but whatever. Yeah, no rewards in PTR, please. We don't need them. So, yeah, that's actually pretty much it for the show. Now, you may have seen in my Twitter last night, by the way, follow me on Twitter. You'll find all the links in my descriptions. I'm planning on doing a giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. I've been buying things in the Steam sale. Guess what? They're not all for me. Wink, wink. So with that bombshell, we are done for the show. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so, and please like this video because it really helps me get up them search rankings. Alright, so that's me. See you later.